Hey, what's going on? It's time for one of those What's on the Table videos where we look at everything that's backlogged on the table and all of the videos that I need to make that I haven't made yet, and all the stuff that's on the table. So let's just look at it real quick, and I don't know, but maybe by making I've done this before where I make a video and say, look at this. Here's what's new. Here's what's new. We got videos coming up on all the new stuff, and then I can't even remember if do I make videos for everything? Not really. I mean, it's hard to stay caught up. Anyway, here's what's on the table right now. It's a mix, a mishmash of new stuff and a few older things. There I think I might have done a review on that figure right there, maybe 2 years ago or something. We should do a new review on that. I don't think anything on the table here has been reviewed yet. Maybe I looked at some of this new Dragon Ball Z stuff. I don't know if I made a video about. Oh, there's the Daredevil. Hey, we made a video about him. Everything else is some of it's old, and I haven't made videos of it. But typically, here's how this works. This is my coffee table. I'm behind the camera sitting on the couch, and the television is over there. Uh, when I get new things, I play with them, I pose them, I move them around on this table. It's not always this filled with stuff. I like it to be about half full. I like it to be back here. These are all pushed forward, but they could be pushed back. Um, but what happens is I'll get something new. Like here's an example. See this Battle Cat? That's the new Battle Cat that just came out. I guess kind of just came out from the new movie. So I got that Battle Cat. I really like that Battle Cat. We need to do a review on it. But the He-Man that is my favorite Masterverse style He-Man is this one. This is my He-Man that I like to use. He's like a couple different. He's like that's a head from a different, like a I don't know. It's a mishmash. I switch parts on these figures, so that's not an actual He-Man figure. I think that hand is from something else, and that head is from Prince Adam and Cringer 2-pack or something. I think. Anyway, that's my favorite head. For He-Man. So that's why that's on there. I had to pull him out. Same with this that guy. He's out because of all this new Conan stuff that I got. Because I like that guy. He's good sized. He makes a good villain for my Conan or my Red Sonja. Um, got this John Carter figure. Just look at all this good new stuff. Got these GI Joe scuba figures. Look at that. Look at that shark back there. And there's Woola. Most of this is new. Here's Lalisa from 2.5. She's new. And here's Lilial from 2.5, and she's new. She's kind of her. They're kind of the same person. Not exactly. These Godzillas are new. Here's this Gamerverse Wolverine. Street Fighter 2. Shang-Chi Bruce Lee of Kung Fu Master. There's Baki Hanma. This is a great figure. And Cammy. These two are great together. Look at that. Look how great they scale together and they look together. Cammy with Baki. Who's this? Akuma? Yeah. This is a Power Ranger and Karate Kid crossover. Here's the Silver Samurai and this stupid flying, throwing star. There's Daredevil. It's a great Daredevil figure. Here's some DBZ figures, some GI Joe figures, some new GI Joe stuff. I just got that big scorpion, that desert cobra guy. There's Adam Warlock. There's some Joes. These aren't new. I just got them out. A couple of my favorite Joes. And here's like the pinnacle of the table. Usually I'll have one area where like the coolest or newest stuff is. It's right here at the center in front of this Illuminati base. Uh, it's this Frazetta Girls Conan the Barbarian that just came in this week, and this John Carter that just came in this week, and then that Conan and that Red Sonja I've had for quite a while. I don't know, a while. I got them out to compare to see how they look with the new Conan, and they look great. This figure's so good. And then behind him are some minis. A couple. There's Vegeta and Goku. Those are great figures. I need to do reviews on those soon because those are so fun. Just like this Baki figure is so much fun. But this Conan, man, look at that. I mean, pretty cool, right? Lots of accessories and switch out heads and hair and helmets for this guy. Just like the other one. These are really nice figures. This is Icon Collectibles, I think is what it's called. And it's the Frazetta Girls. So if you just like search Frazetta Girls Conan action figure, you should find this. And then this other one, this is a different incarnation. Now this Frazetta Girls that we just looked at, that's Conan from the Frank Frazetta painting. It kind of, and then the switch out heads and hair that come with him are from another Frazetta painting. But this Conan, I think this is called Executive Replicas, I think. This Conan is made to look like Robert Del Torre, I believe, whose art style is derivative of John Buscema and Ernie Chan. So even though this is based on a new version, some new Conan comics with a new artist who is very talented, his entire thing, if you read these new Conan comics, is to make it look like Savage Sword and Conan the Barbarian by Marvel Comics. So this is currently, in my opinion, the best Conan figure that resembles the comic version of Conan the Barbarian. So this is the painting version of Conan the Barbarian, like you see on the side of a custom van in 1977. And this is the Savage Sword of Conan version of Conan that you saw inside of the Black and White magazine in 1977. It's great. Right? I don't know which one I like more. But they both scale. They're both almost the same size. They're both around a little over, right around 7 inches tall. And then this Red Sonja, she's from Boss Fight Studios. She's fantastic. This is also a great figure with many different accessories and looks. And she scales great. You can make her, team up with him just like, in the comic books. This is what happens here. I know, it's strange. It's not arrested development. That's not what it is. This is a recovery process, is what you're viewing. This is an art form. This is self-directed treatment. This is fun. This is interesting. This is ever-changing, and it's creative. Right? And what can happen here? Anything can happen. That's what. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Did we miss stuff? I mean, we could have looked at things closer. Let's come back to Baki. This is the Storm Collectibles. Baki Hanma. He's a kung fu tournament fighter or karate tournament fighter. He's a white belt He's a little guy. He's like Wolverine sized. He's a total badass. The comics are great. Here, hold on. Baki. There's cartoons about this that you can watch, like on Netflix. Baki the Grappler. A lot of fighting in here. Really good fighting. Well, isn't all fighting good? Not really. No, but in here is this kind of soft art that I really like. It's cartoony. See, look at what Baki looks like. It's got a little mole. That's the defining thing about Baki. See that? Let me see if we can find a picture of it. See? See that right there? So that's how you can tell, like when there's big fights going on and everything. That's how you can keep track of where the hero is he has that birthmark on his lip. That's how you know it's Baki Online. Oh, somebody's teeth. So this is kind of hyper violent. It's really cool, well drawn, as you can see. It's got this, I don't know, this, like I said, it's got a cartoony feel to it. I really like it. Here's our guy. See the lip? So he's this kid. He's 17, and he's like unknown. Nobody knows, very much about him. And he's rolling in, and he's just kicking butt. He's fighting everybody. There he is. That's how he looks. Right here, see? He's all beat up and bruised up because he's fighting these big giant dudes. And he's just like a little guy. He's kicking butt. He's doing that thing with his neck, right? Bam. See? Bam. I haven't made it this far yet. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and spoil the story. Yeah, so then I do this other thing where I read comics that I like, and then I find out or I notice that there is merchandise for them, like action figures or statues. That's where Lalisa here comes from, is from this manga that I discovered that I read called 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. She's a very likable character. She's like, when you're done reading the first volume, you like this girl. She's very funny. It's a funny comic. Great comic. And then this is her when she's in cosplay, and this is a fictional hero from the manga, and she is a manga character named Lilial. And this character in the comic, her passion is manga, anime, and cosplay. She's an otaku, and she dresses up like her. And I would describe the comic book 2.5 Seduction, Dimensional Seduction, 2.5, I would describe it as a Japanese Archie. Yeah, there you go. It's an erotic rom-com, so that is how they title it when it comes to genre. It's not like porn or anything. It's a teen. It's ages 15 and up, I think is what it says on it. We'll get to it. I should do a review. Come on. Ugh. This is the first volume. And here's the second volume. So here's the first volume of 2.5 Dimensional Seduction with story and art by Yu Hashimoto. The guy's a genius. This guy's a genius. He's great. So this is really good, man. This is funny. It's funny, it's entertaining, the art is beautiful. Here, look inside. This guy. Yeah, man. Okamura, is that his name? Yeah, Okamura. I have no interest in real girls. So claims Okamura, the president of the school's manga club. So this is, remember how I said that this is like a Japanese Archie? He would be the Archie type character. And then this girl right here, the girl that's on the table, Lilisa, she dresses up like Lilial. See, she's taking a picture of herself with her phone in the cosplay costume. This is her, and this is her. She is the Betty character. Okay? Here's volume 2. This girl, this is the same girl. This is her not in cosplay, and this is her in cosplay. This is the Veronica character. The reason why they're similar to Betty and Veronica, and he's similar to Archie, this is a romantic comedy, just like Archie, except it has incredible art showing all these girls' asses, like up close. It's like crazy. But it's not porn. It's made to be read by teenagers to maybe introduce who knows it doesn't matter who it's made to be read by. It's appropriate for people who are 15 years and older is what it's intended for. All right. See, look at that panel. It is like this deal where these two girls are pursuing one boy. One girl is like Betty. She is pure and innocent, but at the same time not. But she is pure of heart and word, and she's true. She doesn't have any. Maybe she does. She's like Betty. She does have ulterior motives. This girl wants Okamura. She wants Senpai. This girl wants Senpai too. This girl has had a crush on Senpai since they were kids, but she's super privileged. She hasn't seen Okamura since they were in grade school, where she had a huge crush on him, and she was jealous of Lilial because Okamura, this is an old character that he's been in love with, that this girl that at high school shows up dressing and dresses up like. He's loved her since he was like 9 years old, since he was a little boy. He's been reading the fictitious comic called Lilial, and the anime and cartoons. And so then in high school, this new girl shows up to school, and she's just as into her as he is. That's the story. She's like him. This girl is like Veronica. She's sort of predatory. She comes from so she became a model like in like her first year of school or something, of high school or something, and they haven't seen each other in like 4 years, and now she's coming back to high school again after being like a model and a pop star. She's real famous, but she's still in love with Okamura, and but now she's in competition with this girl, and she has to like she wants to cosplay and be a part of their club because she wants to break up what's happening here. So now you have this love triangle happening where she's cosplaying as another girl from the same cartoon that these two are into, but she doesn't like it. She hates it. She thinks it's all dorky and everything. She wants to steal him away from it. But these two have to get along and kind of pretend, or at least she has to pretend to be friends with her to get into this whole situation. Anyway, it's pretty deep, man, and it's funny, and it's that deep just from this first volume. So the humor's good, and it's the characters. This is super character driven, even though it might look like it's sex driven. Because there's a little bit of nudity in here sometimes, but very little. Mostly it's just, like this cheesecake type of stuff. It's pretty innocent, but I mean, maybe not. There's like full on panty shots in here that kind of blew my mind when I first started reading. I was like, what the heck, man? What am I reading? How did it see that? So you saw that panel. The art is so good. This guy, Yu Hashimoto, he's just a king. Milky Succubus. So this is just a great origin. This first issue, this is great. This is how they first meet. Oh, if she wants to join the club. She's a first year, and she's all, I'm going to change right here. It's wild, right? Gulp. So this blows Archie out of the water, in my opinion. It's so much better. You guys should get onto this. It's pretty new. I mean, it's been around in Japan for 10 years or more, but I mean, it's this, us talking about it and us looking at it is pretty new. I don't know how many other videos there are about this. But they've got, in the stories, he has these statues of all of these girls. Well, this thing's been going on for about 10 years. We're just now finding it. So they've already made the statues that are replicas of the statues that Okamura has. And so I've already bought them, dude. This is like my fourth one. I've been into this for a while. I mean, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, a year, I don't know. When I first discovered this, I only discovered it through the statues. So I own 3 other statues other than this. This is just the one that came this week. So I first discovered the statues. I saw the characters, and I was like, I like this character design. I like it. She's an angel paratrooper? That's what I saw. I was like, wait a minute, she's supposed to be an angel paratrooper? And yeah, she is. So I was like, that's interesting. What is that all about? It made me curious to read the story, to figure out what the hell it's all about. So I bought a couple of the statues, then I bought the manga, then I read it, then I bought the second manga and more statues. And now I really am into the characters. She's great. This character is great. I mean, not Lilial. Lilial's just like a fictitious comic character, but this girl that dresses up like this, because that's who this is. This pose right here is directly a panel out of this volume. It's when she, like, I don't know what you would call this. Okay, so they're having a photo shoot, right? And she's just like striking poses, and suddenly she hits this one pose, and it's really an important pose, like from his childhood. Right there. See that? See how it's drawn and how it messes him up? He shudders. See that? It's directly from the cover of an old comic that he used to read over and over. And that's what this is. Yeah, so it's actually, even though it looks kind of raunchy, it's real. It's that's where I mean it's kind of like Archie, because it's quite wholesome. His character, he's really conflicted and very wholesome. He has zero interest in real girls. He doesn't want to, because of his past, and the books are filled with flashbacks from everyone. Everybody's flashbacks happen back and forth all the time, right? So you learn a little bit more about these people and how they got to be who they are. And so he doesn't even want to be associated. He doesn't want to even talk to real girls anymore. But now he has these 2 beautiful ones that are pursuing him, and he's not even aware of it. He's not even identifying the situation properly, because it's kind of like Archie. I mean, imagine, this is what Archie was. This is the Japanese version of Archie. Now, when you look at Betty and Veronica, say you're looking, because this is Betty. You're looking at Betty. Isn't this what you want to see from Betty? I mean, it's what I want to see the entire time. Obviously, this is exactly what you want to see from Betty, but they can't do it because it's America. It's the United States. But in Japan, they did it 10 years ago. Anyway, we'll talk more about 2.5. Have a great day or evening. Peace out.